Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. I'm Nathan Hager, joined by Bloomberg's Valerie Teitel, starting off talking about critical metals. But this is a stock, not a metal. Good morning, Valerie.
Yeah, that's right. This is a company. It is a rare earth miner named Critical Metals in the headlines today, up 10.5% after a 26% jump in yesterday's session on a 4-day winning streak. Essentially, this is all around what's going on with Greenland. The miner's biggest project is a rare earth deposit in southern Greenland. And as President Trump ratchets up this pressure, discussing this range of options for acquiring Greenland, excitement about this stock continues. Perhaps the U.S. would lean more on this company in order to extract those rare earths from Greenland they seem to desire so much.
And we got to talk as well about the biggest mover in the pre-market session this morning. Ventyx Biosciences must be a merger Wednesday, Val.
Well, let's see if that comes to fruition. Ventyx Biosciences up 63% in the pre-market trade. Wall Street Journal is reporting that Eli Lilly is in advanced talks to acquire the company for more than $1 billion, which would be twice its market cap. Now, Ventyx specializes in developing pills that can treat inflammatory diseases. It's one of the hottest spaces in drug development this year. It could treat diseases like Crohn's and rheumatoid arthritis. The Wall Street Journal saying the deal could be announced imminently. And with that $1 billion price tag, it does seem to be exciting. The stock this morning with Ventyx Biosciences higher by 64%.
Yeah, so we'll see if that does indeed come to fruition. This is an interesting one, Valerie. Strategy, the company formerly known as MicroStrategy, on the rise, even though the asset that it's focused on is on the decline this morning. Of course, it's a big Bitcoin depository. What's going on with Strategy this morning?
This all has to do with the index inclusion fight. So MicroStrategy, also known as Strategy, up 4.3% in the pre-market trade. MSCI Indexes has shelved for now a plan to eject crypto-heavy firms like Strategy from its major indexes, has decided to keep these digital asset treasury companies in its stock market indexes for now. But it says that it had launched a broader consultation on how these non-operating companies should be treated, which does signal that there could still be a potential crackdown coming. But we know the index inclusion has been really important for these crypto-heavy firms. So we're seeing MicroStrategy rally this morning, maybe in relief that the exclusion is not coming anytime soon.
And finally, chip-heavy firms are kind of taking a breather, but they've been on quite the run lately, Val.
Yeah, especially memory chips were one of the main gainers in the equity market session yesterday. And we're seeing some of that rally in these memory and data storage companies today. So the likes of SanDisk, that was up nearly 30% in the session yesterday, is down 1.3%, though it still has rallied near 50% so far this year. Isn't that crazy, Nathan, given the stock rallied 500% last year? One of the best performing stocks in the S&P 500. But we are seeing a breather for the memory chip industry and the storage industry. The next big kicker is Samsung, due to report preliminary earnings tomorrow in the Asia session. Will be hotly watched for as a guide on how they're looking at how their profits could be guided next year, given they're a key player in the memory space.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.